intro. We're live.
We are.
With Miss Whitley. Miss Whitley. Before we get into this and before we get into her beauty and all of those things, please remember to like, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell. Ding, 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 ding. Yes. So here's to a great show, great, amazing energy, boss ass women, entrepreneurship.
Let's toast to all that.
All of those things. Clink, 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 clink. Oh, I love it. So introduce yourself to the people.
Sure. All right. My name is Whitley Kels, and I'm the owner of Spin with Whit, which is an indoor cycling studio based in Drexel Hill. And I'm also a business education teacher at my old high school.
Major.
Very nice.
Hold on. It's a clap. It's a clap for me because that's major. So what made you start Spin with Whit?
What made me start was, I say when I've turned 25, that was about almost 6 years ago.
How's that possible? You're only 21 now.
I know, right? So I moved to my first apartment by myself, and I was like, I wanted to do something different. So I found like an indoor cycling place that was in Flower Town, and I was okay. Let me try it out. So I went. It was nice energy, but I felt as though it wasn't for me.
Okay.
Because, all right, it was, basically all like Caucasians. And I was like the only black person, and I didn't feel welcomed.
Okay.
And, I felt as though like I'm enjoying this, but then again, it's like I want to make sure I feel comfortable, so I just stopped going to it.
Oh, that's that. Because you enjoyed the workout, but not
the energy, the environment.
Yeah.
Like, the owner was super sweet. Like, don't get me wrong, she was awesome, but the people that was taking the classes, I wasn't feeling it.
Got it.
So I was like, let me just, leave. And then I basically was just doing little things like the gym or whatever. And then I was working, and then I decided to quit the corporate job I was at for like 5 years. And I was like, like, I brought a bike, like a little stationary bike. It wasn't no spin bike or anything.
Was it no Peloton?
No, none of that. And I was just working out, and then I'm like, I think I could like possibly become like a spin instructor. So I decided to get my certification back in April of 2021, and I actually got it at the Towers.
Nice.
So there's a cycling studio, and I got my certification right in here.
They haven't seen my butt either because I be scared.
It was nice, and like they wanted me.
Black owned, right?
Yeah, they're black owned, and they wanted. And I told myself, like, when I do this, I want my own business. Like, I'm a businesswoman. Like, I got my master's in business, and I wanted to start my own. And the guy,
hold on, she has her master's in business.
Oh yeah, master's in business,
honey.
Thank you. And I told myself when I quit that corporate job, like where I want to work, it has to be a purposeful job. So after I got my certification, they wanted me to work there, but I'm like, I'm not working for nobody. Like, I didn't spend all this money to get my master's to work for anybody.
Right.
So I decided to take a leap of faith and start my own business, got an LLC, and then I found like this community center that was around the corner from my house, and I was like, hey, can I host my classes here? And it just worked out. So I started July 2021 at the space. I was actually doing classes in my house in the living room.
Oh wow. Okay.
So I was doing that from like April to like the end of June. And then I was at this space.
I don't think I knew that. I don't think I knew that you were doing that.
Yeah, I was doing it in my house. And I only select a few people that I trust just to see, if I was good. And they enjoyed it. I saw they was getting a great workout, like great results from people. I was
going to say, to see people's transformations. It's like,
seriously.
Just be so excited for them.
Yes. So I was at the community space for about a year, and it was time to move on.
Growing.
It was great to me. It was a great community space, but I wanted to do my own thing. I came across this realtor, and she, I was like, okay, she does commercial spaces. I reached out to her, and I'm like, damn, like I haven't heard anything back. And then I found this one space that I'm currently at now, and I'm like, this is mine. So I reached out to her, and I was like, I really want this. Can we make this happen? Literally, I got it within a week.
Nice. That's nice.
I got that space within a week, and I said, okay, like, I didn't expect this.
Yeah.
So it took me about, like I said, like a month to get the space fix. Like I had to, we had to do a bunch of stuff, and not like a bunch of stuff.
But some work and needed some TLC.
To make it yours.
Exactly. So like I started my first class, I would say like the last week of August. But what really made me want to do this was I realized that I was heading down a path that wasn't healthy.
Okay.
You know, that I was drinking a lot, you know, and it was just bad energy, you know, like I was cursing out people, like I don't care. I just wasn't in a good headspace. And I told myself like, I want to do better. And I want to take my frustrations out on something that's positive and spin just work. And I was getting healthier, making healthier choices. And then I saw other people joining my classes and like so much incredible changes. Like, you know, somebody that had diabetes that don't have it no more.
That's amazing.
You know, like that's
like, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Like that's nothing small. Like that's a big deal.
And I feel as though like spin isn't like familiar in the minority community.
Correct.
You know, like it's not. And it's just to see something that we can make it right for us, you know, it was just incredible. So I'm happy I'm coming up on my second year.
Yes,
Congratulations.
You got another round of applause for that one.
I love it.
That's major. I love that.
That's a great story.
It really is. See, it's just, one of the things I feel like that we ask when we ask entrepreneurs, like, how'd you start it? Everyone always has a humble story like that. Like, you didn't start in Drexel Hill.
No.
And I think that if someone found you now and then they went on your social media, it's like, oh, you know, boom, I could do this because you make it look so easy.
Yeah.
Nobody knows about the behind the scenes. Nobody knows about the frustrations, the crying, the cursing people out, the sleepless nights. Like, there's a lot that goes with entrepreneurship.
No,
so
seriously.
that's why we always ask people, like, how'd you get started? Because you didn't get started in Drexel Hill.
No.
You got started in your living room.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Like,
In the
that's-
living room.
And 2 years later, you had a space.
No. Yeah.
Your space. Like, that's a big deal.
I would never imagine.
Like, you changing lives. You curing diabetes.
I know.
Like, I should be a nurse, right? Listen, you could be.
No, I love it. I love it.
No, that's amazing. I'm excited for
Thank you.
I'm excited.
Thank you.
Let's see. Someone like me, because, you know, I'm like, well, I'm going to come, you know, I'm going to come, but I'm scared. Tell me, give me some words of encouragement, or do I need to buy a special seat, or like, how does this work for a beginner? For whatever is beginner, I'm like 4 steps below beginner.
No, I feel as though it all starts with you being in your head. Like once you get out of your head and listen, if you can make time to go to a club, if you can make time to go to the liquor store, if you can make time to do anything, you can make time for your health.
Yes.
And just the first step is just saying, I'm going to do it. You book that ticket regardless of whatever you have in your head, just come. And I'm going to adapt to you. Like, even though you're in my studio, like, I'm going to make sure, okay, how do you feel? Like, you don't got to stand up. Like, if you want to sit down and the whole entire time, sit down. I don't care.
Your body's moving.
As long, because you're losing calories regardless if you're sitting or standing or doing anything on the bike, you're losing that the calories. And then also, like, you're meeting incredible people.
Yes.
Like the network at my studio is amazing. Like, I would have never known. You know, I got nurses. I know the nurses was working 12-hour shifts. Yeah. And still came to my spin place. And I'm like, damn.
That's
like,
dedication.
You know, like, that's crazy.
And you have early classes.
6 a.m. Yeah, 6 a.m. and they be there.
That's insane.
You know, and they got kids too.
They have lives and work and all that.
And it's not like it's every day.
Right.
It's literally if you can do 1 or 2 days a week, that's fine. Or 1 day a week. But I just feel as though you have to put your health a priority, and it's one step to making you happy, because we do so much for other people.
Absolutely.
That is like, damn, what am I doing for myself? You know, and then sometimes, you know, when we're stressed out, okay, we want to go get something to drink, we want to eat or something like that. Like, this is a healthy addiction. You know, working out is a healthy addiction. And if you think of it like that, like, just it's for me, it's good. You know, no matter the drive, like, just put all the excuses to the side.
Right, because you can make all the excuses.
No, seriously.
I need to put gas in my car. Yeah, I ain't gonna make it.
Right. No, seriously.
Like, it's that easy when you don't. It's like when you want to do it, but you are letting those excuses hold you back.
And it's just like, sometimes it's like, you just got to get over that.
Just
like,
do it.
I can't force you to come. I can't.
Just do it.
So
Just show up.
Yes,
And then-
buy the ticket. Don't waste your money because you're not getting a refund.
Not non-refundable.
Yeah.
The ticket is non-refundable.
Transferable as well. Like seriously,
And non-transferable.
it's holding people accountable for our health.
Right.
No, seriously, like
This
it's
good.
something so simple can change. You may never know how it can change your life.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So let people know how they can buy a ticket. I want them to know how they can buy a ticket and typically when your classes are and the times.
Okay, so you can go to my website, which is www.swimwithwhit.com, or you can go to my Instagram, swimwithwhit, and the link is also there as well.
I will put that all in the description too.
Yeah, and so you go to the website, and you get it's a choice to get a 5 for $80 package, 5 classes for $80.
That's really reasonable.
Yeah, right? Or $20 for a class. Tuesdays and Thursdays are 6 a.m. and also Tuesdays and Thursdays are 6:30 p.m. So it's 45 minutes for each class. And then Saturdays are 10. And the special classes for each day. So that's how I keep people trying to come. So Tuesday morning.
Her playlist is like fire.
I love it.
Playlist, lights, glow.
Yes.
I love how you just make it like you make it like the club. This is like a healthy club.
Yes,
I
there
love
you
it.
go.
Like it's a healthy club.
There you
I
go.
love that.
Tuesdays at 6 a.m. is just a regular morning class. 6:30 p.m. is arms and spin.
Okay.
Thursdays 6 a.m. is a regular spin. And then normally Thursdays are glow in the dark, but now I have like a little contract, I guess, with a DJ. So he's gonna come on Thursdays.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so it's glow in the dark DJ Yamin. He's a really, really great DJ.
Okay.
Saturdays are spinning abs. So we spin for 30 minutes and then do abs for 15.
So you come off the bike to do the other exercises?
Yeah, push the bikes back, put the yoga mats down, and we get to it.
Nice.
Yes.
I like that.
Nice.
I'm like, so you teach both, which means you do spin twice in one day.
Yes, I do.
Crazy.
I do. No, seriously. And people be like, how do you have all this energy? It feels good. Like I had a stressful day.
And the workout it helps with energy. Like
Yes.
you need that outlet. You need that outlet. Siobhan and I talk about it all the time at the lounge. Like when we have something like a frustrating day or whatever, that's what we said. I need to go work out because I need to release this somehow, some way. I need to release this.
Yeah. No, it's great.
I like that.
Put some good music on and you can conquer the world at that point.
Yes.
And back to like what you said, your space is very much like a networking space. And like I feel like that happened organically where people just came. I've gotten business from your clients making shirts or whatever because I made it and I'm not even there.
No,
so
seriously.
It's just like it just organically happens and I love that.
And that's the thing about me. Like I want to see a lot of people win. And some people, I don't know, like it's weird to me. Like when you just people get in their minds and they try to take advantage and think that X, Y, and Z. Like no, like I genuinely care about people.
You do.
You know, like I want to see you win. Like when you come to my space, I say, hey, she does lashes, or hey, like she's a cop, or you know, he does massages, she does facials, or you know, like connect. She's a mom. You know, like there's some type of connections for everybody, and I make sure like when somebody enters my studio, oh hey, how are you? Like you know, how you doing? Everybody,
It's not like you just come in, you have a seat, and you don't talk
There's a
to
bike, go sit down.
Leave me alone. Talk to me.
Exactly. I'm like, everybody, this is X, Y, and Z. And they're like, oh, hey, how are you doing? Like sit anywhere you like. You know, some people do got their special bikes. You know, like
I understand that.
I got a couple people that be like, don't touch my bike.
Don't
and it's
there.
so crazy. Like if they don't attend a class, I'm telling you, that bike will be empty.
That's so funny.
And like it's wonderful. Like how it's some type of it's like a bonding. It's healthy. You know, it's not fake at all. And I don't play that negative stuff. Like if you're negative, you're out.
Yeah.
This isn't the
space for you.
community for you.
No, absolutely not.
And especially for someone who may be brand new or intimidated,
right.
never either done spin or worked out before, or coming brand new into this space, having it be more welcoming is going to help them feel comfortable.
No,
because
seriously.
that could be very intimidating if you've never done it before, never worked out, new community of people. You're like, I don't know, they're going to talk about me. I don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
No, I really do believe everybody there, they're not afraid to say what they want to say because there's nothing negative to say.
Right. Like we're all here together.
I don't know you to say anything negative.
Right.
So have a great workout, and afterwards, like let's just chat. And you better come back. That's all.
Right.
You know,
That's
that's it.
Yeah.
You came from a space where you fell in love with spin, but not the environment. So you're not going to tolerate that in your space because you know what that looks like and you know what it feels like.
No, and I want to make sure everybody is welcome. Like, I love diversity. Like, seriously, like the blacks, whites, Puerto Ricans, whatever you are, like
come as you are.
No, seriously, LGBTQ, whatever, just come and it's going to be fun.
I'm excited. I'm doing it. What's your next class?
You gonna say
hold me accountable. No, hold me accountable.
Poster.
You gotta come to 6 a.m.
You could.
She's like, no, I don't know.
6 a.m.
You should know. You should know how it feels to work that early. You better come. If it's real, 6 a.m.
I'm gonna come.
6 a.m. on Tuesday.
All right.
You need a 6 a.m. buddy?
Melanie.
Yeah,
I do.
Both of y'all come.
I do.
Y'all should really come.
All right. Before you leave out of the studio / my apartment, before you leave, I will book.
Okay.
And if I don't, call me out. Post me.
I will.
She said she was coming. She ain't come. You can put me on blast.
As soon as you post this podcast, and I'm going to say,
I feel like by the time this podcast is posted, I would have already done at least a class or two.
We'll see.
I mean, I've been saying this for a year, but this is the year.
I know.
I'm holding myself accountable now.
I've come to her class to drop off merchandise.
Yeah.
Bye.
No, it's no. You gotta come.
Bye, guys. Have a good spin.
Bye.
Right. No, you gotta come.
I'm gonna come. Like, I would be the person to be like, here, I'm gonna pay for my class just to support you, but I don't really want to go. But I'm gonna come because I need an outlet. I need there's a buildup of just shit. Like, we all talk about it. You know, we're entrepreneurs and we have jobs and we take care of everybody else. And I need to do something for myself aside from like put Oreos in milk and eat it at night. So
I love it.
I'm going to do, and it's just something healthy for me.
Yeah.
And it just seems like there's been a lot of like death around me of young people, health related issues, and it's just like, all right, I gotta take care of myself. It's quality over quantity. I don't want to be 100 or I don't want to live to 70 if somebody else has to take care of me.
No.
So I need to take care of myself now.
That's so
seriously.
true.
No, listen, you gotta take that leap of faith. You gotta start. You gotta start.
What made you just say, F corporate, I'm out?
I think what made me like say I was done with corporate was just the different changes in women not respecting other women. Like, it was a freaking argument every damn day. And it was just like, y'all know that I wouldn't say I was the youngest, but I think I was one of the youngest. And I felt as though the older women, they was nurses, you know, they were nurses, but corporate wise. And I just felt as though like
they're young.
They did not.
That's the thing, yeah.
No, seriously.
Eating their young.
They're territorial.
Right, and they didn't embrace me for who I am. Like, I got my master's there, and this is how y'all treat me. Like, I was admin assist. How about that? But like, it was coordinator. But the way I was organizing things, the way I was handling stuff, it was just like they didn't embrace that. And I don't know if it was jealousy. I hate that term, jealousy.
I hate that term too.
Because at the simple fact, like, you don't know what I'm going through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then for me to come to work and I'm trying to do what I have to do, and you're giving me shit just because you're having a bad day, and you see me handling things well, like, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying?
They put you in a box of like, you know, this young girl, how does she know more than me? And like, you have all these preconceived notions of you before they even got to see your work ethic, who you are.
Exactly. And then like, the thing about it is like, they was downplaying me. Like, didn't want to like promote me, like throw it in my face. Like, oh, we want you to do this, but you got to do this in order to get it. Like, what? Yeah. What the hell you mean? Like, I got all this experience 5 years in, and you're telling me I still got to do more? Yeah. Like, that's ridiculous, you know? And then, like, after I quit, somebody that was just in my position, not even a fucking year, and they a supervisor. Like, what the hell?
So, but it's like, you need things like that to happen so you can be like, see, I knew I wasn't crazy.
Yeah.
I knew I wasn't crazy.
You get what I'm saying? So I was just
right.
You know what? Like, I knew my worth. And I brought a house. I had a car note. Like, Jeeps ain't cheap.
Jeeps ain't cheap, honey.
Jeeps ain't cheap. And, like, you know, like, I probably had, like, a year left on the Jeep. And I'm like, you know what? I just can't do it. I don't even care. Like, I'll lose all of this. That's how bad. That's how it gets. That's what corporate does to you. I will lose everything that I had before I lose myself. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, this shit ain't worth it. I'm coming home every day wondering what the hell is wrong with me, or why am I not good enough, or why I'm not this, or, you know, like just me in my head.
They projected all that onto you.
And it wasn't
you. It was them, but they made it feel like it was you.
It was so sick, and I was like, you know what? I'm gone. Like, I'm out. I put my 2 weeks notice in. I didn't even want to fucking do it, honestly.
Yeah. Like,
I didn't even make it.
They ain't doing it now.
Yeah.
Right. You hear all these things about millennials or Gen Z or whoever it is. Like, I'm not doing no 2 weeks.
We ain't tolerating the same shit.
No, we are not.
Like, we don't tolerate the things our parents tolerated.
Because they say don't burn bridges, but honestly, they burnt bridges with fucking me.
Right. Exactly.
So I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Like, I should have never did the 2 weeks, honestly. But you know what? I had a year off to not absolutely do anything. You know, I was just applying to jobs and nothing was coming through. And I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm getting unemployment that day. You know, because I filed for harassment.
Good for you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to your going to pay for it. You know, something. So because that was trauma almost. You know, like, and y'all older women. At that, I'm supposed to look up to y'all. If anything, they should have been like, "Let me show you," or you know, "Oh, you got a new way to do it. Let's work together." Exactly. They was making buku money. Oh, trust me, I know. Buku money, and I was like, you know, and I'm just like, yeah, like I'm not doing this. So I just took a leap of faith, and I was unemployed, and that's when I started to like think about what I wanted to do as a purposeful job. And I said, what do I want to do with my life? Right. And I said, you know what? Let me. I went to school to be a master's of business. So let me become a business owner. Absolutely. And you know, and I remember like somebody told me like that's why you would never be an entrepreneur. I wanted to do something with somebody. It was actually a family member. And we just didn't see eye to eye. And instead of him saying, you know, okay, like, I don't want to do it, he goes, this is why you'll never be an entrepreneur. And lo and behold, guess what? Wow, somebody got a Spain. Exactly. Somebody's been in business for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he don't have his business no more. Well, so be careful what you say to people.
Be very careful. The energy that you put out there comes right back.
Exactly. Not only do you have a successful business, you have your own space, and you're teaching at your old school, teaching other amazing students.
Which is like just to be able to do that.
I know.
I feel like that makes me like so happy and excited for you.
Thank you.
Because it's just like you to go back to your old school where. I'm sure there were teachers or something that was said to you or whatever where it was like you almost proved them wrong. Like I came back and I'm coming back to teach.
No, seriously. But to be honest with you, the school that I was at did not give me that vibe. That's why I want to work there. Yeah. You know, like when I came back, the person that interviewed me was my actual business teacher. Nice. So I was
and I know your business teacher probably was like,
I know.
Came back to teach. Like, that's a big deal.
We developed like a good relationship throughout the years after me like graduating. And then like I was on Facebook and I'm just looking at jobs because I'm like, you know, I need somebody to support my business because I'm not about to sit up here and struggle. Right. I'm not losing this business.
Because 100% entrepreneurship, like solo dolo, that you be in the red for a minute before you leave money.
Enjoy red because you're gonna be in
don't let Instagram fool you.
That's not smart.
Use your 9 to 5 to fund your hustle.
Exactly.
Get that steady check. Right. Because it's not easy.
And you know what? It's worth it. You know, when I got the job, I kind of knew I was because you know we developed a great relationship. And like literally after I got hired, she retired. I'm like, how are you gonna leave me? She was the vice president. And I was like, how are you going to leave me?
But it was like, my job is done.
Exactly. I think that's the reason why. And, you know, I'm grateful because she's very strong-minded. And I know sometimes when I work with people, we don't always seem eye to eye. So, like, I'm happy she went her way. And now, like, I'm doing my thing. And, like, she's proud. And she can see. Like, she's not trying to hold my hand, trying to micromanage, none of that stuff. Like, she trusts me. It's in good hands. But being a teacher there, it's really, really good. Like, my English teacher, when I was there, is now the principal. Like, how funny is that, you know?
It's like the growth.
You know, and it's like, he's a wonderful boss. You know, like, I have great bosses.
You don't hear that a lot. That's rare.
You know, and it's just like, seriously, the reason why I like him is because he allows me to be creative. Like, if I come up with an idea and I present it to him, as long as I got the funds, as long as I got permission for him, it's like everything. Like, everything down to the T. Like, it's so much. Yeah. It's so much. People really do, like, underestimate teachers, but, like...
Oh, God.
It's crazy, but as long as you're good, like, you give him everything that you need, he's cool with it.
Yeah,
that's good.
That's good.
Right.
Because I feel like, so my last, like, job where I was working for someone else, it was in management. I'll never do management again. It's just babysitting a bunch of adults. Like, I cannot do that. I felt like every time I presented an idea, it just got dismissed or shut down, and then just like, all right, well, fuck it, I'm not gonna say nothing.
No.
So now, like in my new role, we work. You know, I work closely with Siobhan, and if I bring, like, initially when we started working together, I'm like, all right, I feel like I had PTSD from my last situation, so I was like, I'm just not gonna say anything. Right. And then I was like, well, what do you think about this? Oh no, that's what's up. Like, yeah, that's a good idea. I'm
It's crazy.
Okay, you trust me. Okay, all right. Let me throw another idea her way. And it's like, oh, okay, no, this is a genuine vibe. Yeah. If you tell me like, no, girl, that's trash. Okay, got it. I'll come back with something better. But we work so well together, and she doesn't dismiss my ideas, and I don't dismiss her ideas. So, but. I did have some PTSD. I was like, oh.
It doesn't really...
you get dismissed. It's not a good feeling.
It doesn't go away, but sometimes, like, when somebody embraces you for who you are, it's just like, hold up.
Like you like me for me?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if this feels right, but honestly, like, just embrace it.
Yeah. No, I have.
Embrace it. Mm-hmm. Listen, you smart, you know what you're doing, and, you know, we're fortunate enough to... go through what we did go through to get to where we are now. So instead of worrying about what happened in the past, we got to embrace it because we may never know what, we may lose something that, we just got to get out of our head. Yeah.
And you don't know what's going to work unless you try it. Right. So worst thing that can happen, it doesn't work, but you learn from it.
Exactly. It's still going to be a learning experience. Yep. Yeah. Like, the L's are all lessons. Like, it's not a failure. It's all a lesson. 100%. All a lesson. Yep. Mm-hmm. Let me see. Any other questions? Do you have any other specific
Tell
questions?
me about your playlist.
My playlist. Yes. All right. So I like to explore every single thing. Like I had an EDM night, like electronic dance music. Yeah. Do you see me doing it? But when I stumbled
into one of those events in Vegas, I was like, oh, okay.
What's happening?
And it's just like I like it. Like they got some good music. I had when I had money to support the hurricane and Puerto Rico, I had a Puerto Rican playlist or what's that reggaeton?
Oh, reggaeton,
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Bad Bunny, yes.
Yeah, all that. I had that, explored that, and then also
play Bad Bunny, the Latinos will come.
Yes, no, seriously. And then another thing, I like the rapping, I like the old school, I like the slow music, anything, any type of music, no, seriously, you can work out too. Okay. It's just develop it in different ways. But I feel like the best music that I like ratchet songs. I do. Yang Yang Twins. Yeah.
Those are some good songs. You should really get into the rhythm of it.
Yeah. No, seriously. And yesterday I did Trina's Pull Over That Ass.
Oh, yeah.
I literally
fall off the bike. That'll be too hype.
I like stuff like that because it's just it feels good, But that's the type of music that I really like. I like Lil Wayne. I like Young Jeezy. Those two, I will always
good playlist.
I will play them to the death of me, Young Jeezy or Lil Wayne, because I feel as though the one thing that I like about Lil Wayne is he put other people on. Seriously, Young Money came from Lil Wayne. Yep. And so many great people. So I'll be thinking in my mind I'm a Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
it's a mindset. It's a mindset.
Good. I love to listen to music that feels good. People, I had a Nipsey Hussle night, had a Aaliyah night, DMX, P&B Rock, it's whoever you can think of, and I love taking suggestions.
I was gonna ask them, do people say can you do a Beyonce night?
Yeah, no, Beyonce.
Mel be there.
Sign me up.
No, seriously, and I did a Chris Brown, I did a Chris Brown 6 a.m. class, and so many people came out. So I'm do I gotta do Chris Brown?
Is Chris Brown? Is that what y'all like? Is that where I gotta go?
A lot of people did. So for 6 a.m.s, a lot of people came out for Chris Brown, for Eve. What other big one it was? I forget, but I'm wow. A lot of people come out for the DJ Yaya. He's sold out 2 classes.
That's amazing.
Literally. And people to this day is let me know if anybody canceled. So the thing about it is I had a lot of bikes, but I took away bikes.
Okay.
Because people was playing. I'm not playing. I'm not going to sit up here and have all these bikes in here and half of them not even filled.
Right.
So I took them away.
Make it make sense.
And then now I'm
now you got a wait list.
It's supply and demand. You took away the supply, and now there's this great demand.
I say, you know what? I'm gonna keep it like that until I get a consistency. Once I get a consistency, at least for a month or 2 months, I'll bring back the other bikes. Okay. But other than that, it's limited. If you come. And another thing that I don't like is when people buy the tickets and then they don't tell me they're coming, and it's just I understand, I do have the no refunds, no transferable, but communicate with me.
Right.
Because it's other people. You could
reach out to someone else.
Yeah, other people like to work out and they do this because it helps them mentally.
Yeah.
And for someone else to not take it serious or say, I don't want to come, people be hitting me up saying I got car problems. Excuse me, You knew you had car problems.
Right. It didn't start today.
Exactly. Like now you get in the way of people that miss the sale. Like, you know, some like my people that come all the time. Like they see that it was kind of slow and now it's picking up. They're like, oh shit, like
let me buy my ticket.
You know, and then for the people that never did my classes before and they don't show up, and then like my people that really are consistent, it's just like
it's not fair to them.
You know, so if you book a ticket, like take advantage of it, you know, because like people that come in my class, like it helps them mentally.
There's a huge connect with working out and mental health.
Yes.
This isn't just I want to go and lose weight and get abs.
So beyond the physical portion. Like it's just such it
gets them through their problems. You know, because they could like result to doing something else. Like, you know, like a drink or you know, drugs or, you know, going out or being negative on social media. Anything that was negative for them, but this place helps them. So that's my main point. Is like
I'm just trying to breathe on this bike, so I can't think of negative thoughts because I'm trying to breathe and not die on this bike.
Seriously, no.
But it's a focus. You can get to like laser focus on that's your time.
Yeah, it is serious.
And for some people, that is their only time.
That's probably the only time to get to themselves.
45 minutes. I mean, all right, add in the distance.
Travel.
You know, hour and a half.
Sure.
Listen to something motivational on the way. Like make it a whole thing. Make
it an experience. Make it as if you're going on vacation.
Right.
No,
just
seriously.
as excited as you get excited, get dressed, you like time to take a picture before I go. Do that. Hype yourself up.
Yes. Wear something cute. Wear cute workout clothes. Like make it a point where it's like I'm excited. You know?
Yeah. You can do a workout line?
I was thinking about it.
I see that for you. Of course I would do it for you.
I need to find some good. I don't even know where to get some quality stuff. But yes, I would. I got the gloves.
My brain's always going.
I got the gloves.
I love your gloves.
I know I was at the store and I got like a little bucket hat. So I was just thinking of little things, but yeah, I want to do sports bras.
Yeah.
So I want to.
You always have. I know you too. I'm like you always have like really cute sets on. Like brand everything.
I want to start with sports bras. So maybe we can talk. And we can just figure something out. Yeah. I got small boobs, so, you know, I don't
And I want to do it for the opposite reason.
Big boobs. So it's like, I got to figure out, like, what's good quality, what's the cup sizes, make sure support. You know, because the girls love their titties out.
Yes, they do.
That gives me a lot of views, too.
Roy talking about,
And I'm just like, yes, like, you know, so if order for them, like, spin with Whit, or, you know, I put their name on it and have, like, spin with Whit on the bottom or something like that. Like, I wouldn't mind customizing.
I see it. I like it.
Oh,
we're gonna work. We always work.
Yes, I love it.
Like that. I feel like that's how. So, because you started around, I feel like we started around the same time. So when I started the cricket business, and I'm like, all right, I want to. Yeah, I was like, I was watching you, and I'm like, I'm gonna reach out to her. She's new. She doesn't have anything. She has a logo, but she doesn't have anything branded. Yeah. Let me just see. And I think that's what it was. I was like, let me make something. And for I was surprised.
Free. I'm like, me? Like, why me?
People are always watching. People are always watching. And I was like, I think I said I'll make you 2 shirts for free or 3 shirts for free. Like, wow. Send me your logo and I'll send it to you. Work out. Tell me give me your honest feedback. And then since then we've just been working together.
Did you guys meet on social media?
No, we met through Tiffany.
Oh,
so that's how I knew Whit. Like, we were all like little babies. Like school, hanging out at my mom's house, like back in the day.
Yes, that was a good time.
Yeah, simple times. Simple times.
Yes, but hold on.
But yeah,
you did hoodies for me. I
did t-shirts for you, hoodies.
You did cups.
I did cups. I did your new tumbler that you had, the last one.
Yeah, get that to my mom.
Did you like it?
Maybe little mini tote bags. I gave that to my mom and grandma. You was really doing a lot.
Yeah. But you did a lot because you wanted, I didn't realize one of the orders that you placed was like a huge order.
I know.
And I did it for you and you're like, yeah, I'm doing this to give away.
Yeah.
I thought you were doing it to like resell. I'm like, to give away? That's so nice. Mm-hmm. Like personalized, like with her logo in the front, and with their names, like her clients that come all the time with their names in the back, like the black cups with their names, like that was a gift from her to them.
Because listen, like they're investing in my business. Like to me,
the way you showed your appreciation, I thought that was such a big deal.
Yeah, it's easy to work out. This is easy for me. Like, okay, I'm not the type of person. I'm just collecting money and I'm like going on vacations,
right?
Or going to.
That's what you're doing with my spend money.
Yeah, no,
that's what people go to.
Right. Yep. Yeah, that's the connection that they put in their head.
Oh, look at her.
I pour it back into them. You pour into me, I pour back into you.
That's so great.
Exactly, and I just feel as though if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be where I'm at. They helped me pay these bills. You know what I'm saying? Like, this our space. Like, believe it or not, like, it was so funny. One of my spinners, she was like, "This is my bike." I said, "Might as well be. Don't nobody else sending it. You pay me like for it." So it's like, like, so I love to pour back into my clientele, and it keeps them coming back. I'm not selfish.
No, you're not.
You're
you're very genuine.
Like that, and I love it, and I feel as I get blessed in so many ways, and it's like, why not?
Like, why not pay it forward?
And I kept her busy. That was a big ass order too.
It was.
I was looking at it, I was like,
I went to the list again. I'm like, all right, make sure I ain't miss nobody. Okay,
she did that. No, she did that. No, seriously. And people love it. And like sometimes, like I see people wearing the shirts, and I'm like, damn, like you got a Spin Whit shirt on. Like sometimes I forget because some people just don't care about wearing stuff, but like they will wear their shirts.
And when I see your class, when I see people, I'm like, those are my shirts. Working out my shirt.
No, seriously. And I know
like you look at it, you're like, that's my bread, and I'm like, that's my shirt.
No, seriously, like it's awesome. I know people really want hoodies, and I'm just like, let me get my feet in doors with this new space. Let me figure it out because I can't spend the money like I did before.
Yeah, that's overhead now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
like what electric? What?
Hold on, a set of bills.
Yeah, right. Like what? It's a lot. So I'm like hoping like by the end of the year I'm like at a point where I can.
You will be.
And like a part of me like when I got those gloves, I'm like, I want to sell them, but I'm like, no, like it don't feel right. And another thing is I can write it off on my taxes.
Absolutely.
So like, take these gloves. Take these gloves. Put it on. Everybody here, put these gloves on. When you ain't here, put these gloves on. And I give it to people that I see come all the time. Like
they've earned that. They've earned that. It's a reward.
Exactly.
Almost.
Like if you only come to one of my classes, like no, you're not going to get a free glove because I don't know if you're going to come back. But if I see you coming twice a week, 3 times a week, consistently over a time period, then yeah.
And then if they're out with their favorite T-shirt on that was made by Mel with your logo on, and someone says, "What is that?" Now, free promotion for you. That brings all comes full circle.
Doing? You look good. I go to spin. That's all. That's the shirt you always wear. Like people start to put it together.
People be so like money hungry. Like that's not business mind to me.
Right.
Like my thing is sometimes you gotta lose to win. Sometimes
Absolutely.
Like okay, like. Take this stuff. Okay, I may not be getting no money, but guess what? That's why I have this second job. Okay, so I can support.
Keeps me, keeps my head above water. Keeps me afloat.
Exactly. But listen, you are free marketing. They're marketing for me.
Yep. Absolutely.
Like you don't gotta pay for this. Take it, and they love it. I'll tell you, they wear that shit.
People love,
anything free. They love it. They know, like it's good for them too. Like the workout gloves. Like I was getting calluses, and I'm like, I don't see people. Like I see people with the t-shirts. I wanted to think outside of the box.
Yeah, something different.
So that's why I was like, okay, let me do the gloves. And then when I got the gloves, I'm like, yo, these not really selling much. So it's like, what the hell am I going to do? I'm not going to keep these, and I don't want to just like
let them collect dust in the box.
Yeah,
people that can use it.
Exactly. So,
I like it. It's a nice reward.
Yeah.
It's not like, what's the other gym you go in, this pizza, like, no, you're not rewarding them with crap. You're rewarding them with workout stuff.
Yeah.
Why is there Bagel Monday?
Why are there donuts here?
Seriously. No. I like it. I love giving. Like, it feels good and it keeps them coming back.
Reaction, like, oh, you just make somebody happy.
Right. Like something so simple. Like, but workout gloves is expensive. Sometimes they rip. Like, so far mine have been good.
Good.
They came from China. So it's good. Good. Yeah.
Nice.
Very nice.
I'm excited for you.
Thank you.
Super excited. Because I feel it. Like, this is like big things coming. We're only in January.
It is so much good shit that's going on.
Like, it's just the blessings are just going to continue to come.
I don't think I'm ready.
Get ready.
You're ready.
Get ready.
You're ready.
You're ready.
I think you have the spirit and the energy already because you don't come off as this like I'm just doing this because this is the thing to do.
Instructor.
It's the new year. Everybody wants to work out. Why? You know, it's not that. It's I'm creating a safe and positive environment for these people to come to and enjoy.
Yes,
especially this time of year where everybody's in your face like, don't you want to work out? Like you're still very consistent in how you've always promoted your business.
I don't like hard sell. Like I'm the type that's like I gotta give you like a real story. No, seriously, like okay, well, no, none of that. I'm not forcing you. It's either you want to come or you don't want to come.
Right.
Listen, if it don't work for you, don't work for you. You know, like I said to you, I can't force you to come. Like, but what I can do is I can show you pictures of my transitions. You know,
I don't even realize. I don't remember the old pictures. Yeah. Until you post them, and I'm like, no,
right?
She didn't look like that before. We will insert photo here.
Yeah, no, seriously, I was thick, and it was just like.
And people need to see that because if they meet you now, what you know, you don't know now. You slim and trim, and you feel already. You've
been like this the whole time,
right?
And the thing that I love about what I did was I didn't put myself on no strict diet. Oh my God, I gotta make sure I eat this amount of calories a day. No, I ate whatever I wanted. I drunk. I did. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? I was working out. And the more that I was working out, my mind kind of like twisted to the point where it's okay, like, I don't feel like doing this right now.
You naturally stop doing like eating bullshit and naturally like slow down on everything else.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I always told myself, like, don't indulge. Like, if I'm full, like, I'm full. You know, but it's just like, other than that, like, it's like my mind just like, okay, like, I don't want it. You know, because I don't like the way I feel.
Exactly.
You know, like I like working out and I want to make sure I feel like this, like for a long period of time. I may slip up, but I'm not to the point where it's just like I'm on a strict diet.
You're not beating yourself up.
No, I love my fried chicken.
Like, honey, you do spend twice a day sometimes. Eat what you want.
I do. I love my fries. I love all that. I like to drink some wine every once in a while. So I don't. But the thing about it is, I like shifted things. Like I used to drink hard liquor, Henny, Crown Apple, tequila, all that. And it was shots, whatever. Now it's just okay. I'm cute. I want to drink some wine. You know, like keep it cute. But sometimes, like if I do drink, it'd be reasonable. You know, like
everything in moderation.
Exactly.
Everything in moderation.
Exactly.
Let me see. Do you have any other questions? I don't think I have
any other. Whatever you want. I'm not holding back.
I don't think I have any other questions, but if you want to get anything off your chest, if you want to tell somebody something about like entrepreneurship or anything like that, this is your platform.
I feel as though when it comes to entrepreneurship, like it's either in or it's not in. Don't force yourself to do it. Like I learned that I wanted to be an entrepreneur when I was in high school. My business teacher that hired me, she told me about an opportunity that was at Cheney. It's like an entrepreneurship camp for like a week. Like let me check
this is really always like in your part of you.
Like I'm like let me check this out, and I had so much fun. And I actually it was I don't know how old I was 14, 15, and I actually like reconnected with somebody that I was at that summer camp with.
Oh, that's cool.
And it like looked the same. You know what I'm saying?
So
like
cool.
He's a really really genuine guy still. Like he was always genuine, but like to reconnect again. And like he's an entrepreneur as well, but he also does other things as well. Okay. So it was like damn, just to see
great connection.
Us, you know, still we went to this for entrepreneurship and to see us really doing it, like it
like
worked.
Applied it, yeah.
Yeah, you know. So I just feel as though like you just got to be around people that push you to the right things in life.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You know, and it's just like after I did it, I didn't really think like, okay, like I'm gonna own my own business. Like I didn't know that I wanted to own my own business. I just liked business. Yeah. You know, and then like when I went to high school, I took business, and then when I went to college, I took business as well. Learned all the basic stuff, marketing, all that. I love international business, and like what's so funny was we had got to take a language, and I thought to myself, I'd be so hyped listening to like Jay-Z, and I think what's that song Pound Cake when he said I took Mandarin. because like he was doing business in China. So I was like, let me take Mandarin.
That's crazy. That's amazing.
I took Mandarin because I'm like, that's a good business move. Like, where do we get all our stuff from? China, right? Like,
so,
seriously.
why not be able to communicate with a manufacturer like that? I never even thought about it.
Everyone's first is like, crazy. Let me learn Spanish.
Learn Spanish. Yeah. Well, you're not contracting out to the Dominican Republic to make it.
Puerto Rico is not sending you stuff.
Right. Exactly.
So like that makes so much sense.
And then to this day, do I know Chinese? Absolutely not. But I took it.
Right. Your head was in the right space. You had the right mindset for it.
Yeah. So I felt as though I was doing little things, and then like learning how to like work with money at TD Bank. I was working at TD Bank, and then working at corporate at Temple, like all that stuff, and dealing with different type of personalities. Like I learned work ethic. I learned how I didn't want to be like if I were to be a boss or a manager, I wouldn't treat people like this. So everything that I have gone through to get me to where I'm at right now with my own business, that's what helped me. Like certain people just think being an entrepreneur is right away. No, you got to put that time in.
They on Instagram. They like admit no.
It's the freedom. I'm gonna have financial freedom. Yes. Eventually, yes.
Not year 1, 2, or 3. You won't. You're gonna be tired.
Work for it.
You're gonna be hungry. You're gonna be stressed. You're gonna be snapping on people.
Yes.
No, it's not easy.
It's not.
If you're afraid of failure, don't do this because you're gonna take a couple closed doors and a couple no's and a couple hits before you.
And you're gonna take that so personally, and it's not gonna.
Yeah, like number one thing is don't take it personally.
Yes, and another thing is if you're not a people's person, do not be an entrepreneur.
Oh yeah, no.
Because
it's relationships.
You have to meet
like
people where they're at, and everyone is not. They're not good with that. And I saw that a lot in the hospital. Most people know that I worked at Frankfurt in the ER, and I'm from North Philly. I can meet people where you at. I can code switch. I can talk to corporate, and I can talk to the patient, and you're going to get 2 different versions of me.
Yeah, no, seriously.
But I came across a lot of nurses that were not from that neighborhood and from better areas. Yeah. And the way they talked at people and talk down to people, and then they wonder why you always having an argument with these patients is because you're not meeting them where they're at. You're up here with your hierarchy and talking.
I'm so confused. If you are living at this high, why the hell are you down?
Why are you down here?
Why are you there?
And then talking to people like that, like because you wouldn't talk to your counterparts in your neighborhood that way.
Hell no.
You wouldn't. So don't do that here.
Exactly. Some people just need to be humble.
And you wonder why you get checked.
No, listen, it is so it's so messed up because I just feel as though like people are good, they just got bad habits.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And I'm the type of person is face value. Like I understand what this person said about you, but how you treat me. Right. And until you treat me the way that you did, that's when we can move differently. But I just feel as though like you have to be a people's person. You can't take things personally.
Exactly.
And another thing is like you gotta always be one way. If that makes sense. Like nobody should know anything that you're going through.
Right.
Like if I had a bad day or something like that, like
that shouldn't spill out into your work.
Yeah, you should know nothing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like because I don't know what you're going through.
Right.
And I don't know how powerful I am, or to get to you.
Yep.
You don't deserve that.
No, that's major, especially like with what you do. You could be having a terrible day. Yeah. The 2 people walk in class, they could be having a terrible day. Yeah. But if you all come in with that mindset of I'm not going to let you know that, then y'all are going to have an amazing time. Yeah. Versus just y'all, I don't got time today. Just sit down.
Sit your ass down.
Right. And they're like, bitch, we don't even want to be here. No. Like, that's terrible.
No.
Just go work out. Right.
And I'm a firm believer in you are what you attract.
You know my God. Yes. So I say that all the time.
I feel as though I attract a lot of people that's good, that got a lot of good stuff going for themselves. And it's just like they're willing to just be present in the moment. And that's kind of like how I am sometimes. Like I don't like being fake. I don't like being rehearsed. None of that stuff. Like to me, it's just like for what?
Yeah,
right.
That's not real.
It doesn't come off genuine.
No.
Yeah,
like you said, it's rehearsed.
Exactly. And then the thing about it is like you may never know what may come your way by just being you. Never know.
I live by that. Like you are what you attract.
Yeah.
Because people ask me, people have asked me before, like, how'd you come across this or how'd you do that? I'm like, I attract these things. I attract these people into my life. I can be just minding my business at the supermarket and somebody will ask me a question. Now I'm in a full-blown conversation about whatever. Yeah. And either I've learned something new about someone else or just new in whatever business that I'm doing or vice versa. But these things genuinely come to me in my life because of who I am.
Yeah. No,
so it's
seriously.
like, if you attract shit, maybe you're shit.
Exactly.
If you attract good, then you're good. Like, it's real simple like that. Like, energy is real.
And another thing is, I feel as though as an entrepreneur, you can't blame nobody for your losses.
No.
You can't. You know,
on you.
Like okay, like some days I may have a little bit of people come to my classes. Some days I may have a lot of people, but I'm not going to be like, it's their fault for doing this. Like, no.
It's like, all right, well, what can I do better?
Yeah, these people are not obligated. Yeah.
What can I do better?
Exactly. Some of these people are not obligated to come. I put it out there. If you come, you don't come. I'm not going to get mad. Life's too short.
You're not taking it personal.
No, exactly not. I got other shit to do.
Right.
You know? And I want to appreciate the people that do come.
And you do. Yes. And they know you do.
Yeah.
They know you do. Because you make them feel that. You make them feel appreciated.
Yes.
It's like big things. Big things coming with Spin with Whit. Like, I don't know, you might have a franchise at the end of the year. Like, it might be a couple Spin with Whits in the city. You never know. You never know.
Soul Cycle is all that. I like Soul Cycle. So imagine Spin with Whit. Oh my God.
It's like, it could happen. Yeah. Why wouldn't it?
Why can't it?
Exactly. Like,
Drexel was a little far. Well, guess what? We have a new location opening up right in your neighborhood.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, everybody started somewhere.
I know.
You started in your living room. You got a spot in Drexel Hill.
Seriously. No, literally. Like, from the hood to another part of the hood to now, like, in the suburbs. And it's just, like, it's still that same love. I don't feel like I changed just because I'm in this neighborhood. Like, you're going to get the same.
You're still with.
You know what I'm saying? No matter where we go.
No. Franchise is coming soon. Speaking into existence.
Shit, don't get me scared now. No.
Scared is good. Scared is good. Scared is growth.
You gotta be a little scared.
Yes. All right. Well, that's a wrap on this episode. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming.
It
was so nice meeting you.
Because when we talk about your next business ventures or your next first franchise or
your
whatever that may be,
your sports line.
We might be all sitting here and Spin with Whit.
Yeah, next time
that's gonna be the best views if we all sit here.
That's gonna be subscriptions through the roof.
Like, we're gonna get monetized off that.
I'm gonna have my push brown on to blend in with y'all. I love it. Oh, thank y'all so much.
Thank you so much.
I really appreciate it.
We appreciate you.
Thank you.
That's a wrap on this episode. Bye.